Hi, Bob again with the FMP Alliance. You know, one of the most frequent questions I get when I talk about FMP with folks is, why is DC so important? What's all the fuss? Is it like a better grade of gasoline where I'm going to get better fuel economy if I buy the better gas? What's the deal? Well, hopefully we can explain that today. And think about it in three areas, really: conservation, generation, and storage. Let's talk about conservation. Because of the fact that a lot of the devices in our homes and businesses are natively DC, we have to convert the AC power that's available in homes and businesses into DC power, and we suffer what's called a conversion loss. We don't get 100% effective conversion. We're going to pay a little penalty there. And as a result, we have a lot of low efficiency conversion devices. You call them power bricks for your phone, for your laptop, for things like that. And there's even AC to DC conversion inside of appliances and other devices that you don't see. So if we could distribute DC power to those devices, there's a big conservation benefit for your home or your business. And that's where technologies like fault managed power and PoE come in, because they're standardized and very effective methods of transmitting DC power. Let's talk about generation. Typically, renewable generation for a business or for a home, we deploy solar, because solar is fairly low maintenance. It's easy to deploy. You got to get a contractor out there and do it, but you get some benefits of homemade electricity right away. But they generate DC power on solar panels. So you're now paying a double conversion loss, because you have to convert it from DC to AC, and then convert that AC power inside the home or business back into DC power for consumption by the device. So if you're going to generate on site and you're going to make DC power, you need a method to distribute it so the devices consume it. Once again, FMP and PoE to the rescue. Finally, let's talk a little bit about storage. Storage is an effective technology. Batteries have gotten way better now. We have cars and pickup trucks that have batteries in them. We have very powerful cordless tools that use batteries. There's even building scale batteries that you could use instead of a fossil fuel generator to back up your building. So why is DC important to storage? Well, quite simply, batteries store DC power. There's no good way to store AC power, and there is a lot of good ways to store DC power. So that's it in a nutshell. Batteries, batteries, batteries. So those methods really are reliant on the capability to be able to distribute safely and use effectively DC power, and that's where FMP comes in. Well, I hope now you understand why there's a lot of fuss about DC power, and why we get very excited about it, because FMP and PoE are DC power. Now, this has been another episode of Ask the Experts, presented by the FMP Alliance. I'm Bob with the FMP Alliance, and I hope you'll join us on the journey to safe, sustainable power at fmpalliance.org, and look for us on LinkedIn and YouTube at FMP Alliance. Thanks.